Welcome back to UTech Exam Prep. Welcome to the fifth video of our AWS Certified Solution Architect Associate Exam Prep series. Today, we'll be looking at question 5 of the exam prep, and let's jump right into it. A quick reminder that this video will be split into 3 different parts. The analysis stage, where we analyze the questions. The knowledge stage, where we explore all the key knowledge points the question has to offer. And the solution stage, where we take a look at the answer for the question. Let's first hop into the analysis stage. So here's the question that we're going to be doing today. Take a quick minute to pause the video here and read it. Are you done? Fantastic! The first step in solving a big, complicated looking question like this one is to find what it's asking. And here, I've highlighted the key points this question has. And these key points explain basically what this question is trying to look for. The first thing we see highlighted in yellow is the phrase EBS volume, or elastic block storage volume. But what is block storage, and how does it differ from all the different other storage types? I highlighted EBS not because it is a very important piece of information you need to know to answer this question, but because knowing the different types of storages and what they do is just a very important piece of knowledge in general. And I will explain the different types of storage in the knowledge section of this video. The second part that I highlighted is what should a solution architect propose to ensure users see all their documents at once? This statement states what the question is trying to get you to answer, which is very important for the question. So definitely check your answer with this sentence when you have it. Now, time for the knowledge section of this question, where we look at things that you need to know to correctly understand and complete this question. Now, I won't have time to go through all the key knowledge points in full detail because they have enough information to all require their own videos. But for compensation, I will put links in the description of this video that will better explain what all these key knowledge points mean in greater detail. There are only 3 key knowledge points that I feel like are worth talking about in today's question. And to start off, we have the difference between block storage, file storage, and object storage, the 3 main types of storage. So let's first start with what is unique about block storage. Well, block storage has the highest performance of all the 3 storage types, but you have to build the server interface on it. Object storage, on the other hand, has the highest scalability and flexibility. It provides a lot of service interface. You have to retrieve an object from object storage with a key. Finally, file storage has a directory structure, which can be used to retrieve the files. It is better organized, but as a trade-off, it is not as available as an object storage, nor as high performance as block storage. Moving on to the application load balancer, which distributes incoming traffic to multiple targets. For example, one of those targets could be another EC2 instance. Availability zones are distinct locations within an AWS region that are engineered to be isolated from failures in other availability zones. They provide inexpensive, low latency network connectivity to other availability zones in the same AWS region. Now that we know what the question is talking about and what the key knowledge points mean, let's move on to the solution to this question. So here we can once again see the question, and we can start by eliminating option A, because synchronizing the data, like what option A does, will cause big amounts of operational overhead. And even though that is not a requirement of the question, you can still use that argument because there are better answers later on. You can then eliminate option B because it doesn't resolve the problem of data residing on both sides. You can finally eliminate option D because load balancers usually forward requests to only one backend. Sending to both backends mean the load balancer has to assemble the return data, and with consideration to security and encryption, this is not acceptable. This means that the only answer that we have left standing is option C, and if we check it over, C is indeed the right solution because the question is assuming that the two instances don't have the same data, so that when a request is sent over to one server, it returns only the data on the EBS attached to it. So using one single storage to host all documents will resolve the problem. Thank you guys for watching this video of UTech exam prep. And if you made it this far in the video, first of all, thank you so much. And second of all, you probably enjoyed it and found it helpful. And if that's true, can you do me a huge favor and subscribe to the channel? It would really mean the world to me. Thank you.